So I grew up in California in the Central Valley. My parents had almond orchards, so they were nut farmers. I ended up at Columbia in a teaching program, and because I had lived in other countries, I really wanted to focus on teaching speakers of other languages. So that's how I became a teacher. Good morning, Bennett. Good morning, Tony. Good morning. Good morning, Avery. Boys and girls, I'd love if you took your seat on the rug and start the week. Will you get your whisper zone? Will you get your whisper zone sign? Actually, this is her first year in first grade. She came down from second grade. Coming into a new grade, you can imagine, it's usually a year of learning the ropes, but I feel the opposite with her. She really brought so much creativity, and her level of engagement with the kids just has really taken us as first grade teachers to a whole new level. You may start right.
In Sarah's class, there's always something going on where the children are active. They're moving around. And I think the whole brain teaching is to get people moving around and things sort of sink in a little bit better.
I want you to please put a finger in the air and point it to your brain. They disengage when they feel like they don't have a part in what's taking place. If we don't have time for 27 kids to share their thoughts all the time, but they can all share their thoughts if they turn and tell it to a partner. And it's also developing listening skills.
Her role and expectation as a teacher is to set a specific foundation for learning not only her style, but at Douglas in general.
You know, she is so inspiring on so many levels. She really notices the kids that need extra support, and she's really creative about making sure that they feel good about themselves in any way she can.
My fifth grader, he didn't know he loved spelling till he met Mrs. Bennett. He just went to the regional spelling bee. She came, she went to the spelling bee.
Mrs. Bennett made me feel cool because she is always understanding, and on the first day of school when you're always so frantic, she just calms you down and you feel happy to be in her class.
I learned everything I could from the teachers around me, and that's the beauty of teaching here at Douglas. It's the most magical school you could work at, and every teacher's incredible. So if you go into different people's rooms and you just take snippets of the way they do things and you put it all together, then you create this awesome community in your own classroom.
She just never loses touch with each of these kids. She maintains all of these relationships. So she starts it when they have her, but they grow with her too.